You know that feeling when you just need a deep emotional reset? Well, today, we're going to delve into a truly beautiful spiritual tradition, the Arreqqana practice of breast anointing. It's a sacred ritual designed for exactly that: healing, release, and finding a profound inner peace. So that brings us to a really important question, right? What even is sacred emotional renewal? It sounds incredible, but what does it mean? Well, getting a handle on this concept is the key to unlocking why this ancient practice is so powerful. It taps into something we all want, that feeling of release, of finding calm, of truly connecting back to ourselves. All right, let's dive right in and start by exploring the origins and the real meaning behind this powerful ritual. What is it exactly, and what makes it so sacred? Okay, so what are we talking about here? At its core, breast anointing is a ritual for, you guessed it, emotional renewal and, get this, energetic realignment. It's performed by priestesses known as the Qhiraqhmah, and the real heart of it, the crucial insight, is how it honors the chest. It's not just a part of the body. Nope, it's seen as this sacred center, the very seat of nurturing, intuition, and even divine presence. The whole practice is built on the power of intentional, healing touch. And this ritual is a full-on sensory experience. Just look at these consecrated mixtures. We're talking about things like lavender and rose milks mixed with crushed pearl, sandalwood, clove. It sounds incredible, right? And listen, nothing here is random. Every single ingredient is chosen for its specific vibration. It's kind of like what we might think of today as aromatherapy or energy work. It's just an incredibly intentional process. So we've covered the what and the how, but now let's get into the why. What's the deeper spiritual purpose behind all of this? The spiritual goal here isn't just one thing. It actually unfolds across what they call 4 channels of renewal. First, the idea is to activate this calm radiance that comes right from the chest. At the same time, it's about cleansing out old emotional baggage, that residue we all carry. Then, the focus shifts to welcoming new sacred patterns of breath. And finally, it's all about establishing this magnetic field of peace to bring you into a deep meditative state. So that's the theory, but how does this ritual actually look in practice? This isn't something you do every day. It's reserved for some really specific and powerful moments of transition and healing. Yeah, the timing is really specific. This rite is performed at 3 very distinct times. Before healing sessions, it's used to kind of attune the energy of the chest. Makes sense, right? During seeker meditations, it acts as an emotional anchor, something to hold on to. And then, maybe most powerfully, it's used after periods of grief or spiritual exhaustion to completely reset your inner emotional thread. Now, during the anointing, a gentle chant called a Naqarros is spoken or sung. Just listen to the words. Koine le chasor, na takara, la sohumin. You can feel it, can't ya? There's this rhythm, this power in the words, even before you know what they actually mean. And the translation, wow, it just gets right to the heart of the whole ritual. It means I am the flame, I choose, I soften with sacred touch. Isn't that beautiful? It's this incredible declaration of self-empowerment and choice, but also gentle acceptance. It's not about being forced into peace, but about actively choosing to soften. Now that we understand the practice and its purpose, let's look at the final outcome. What is the impact of this ritual? What does this emotional reset actually feel like? Well, the reported outcomes are pretty profound. They range from a deep sense of calm and clarity, which often comes after a big emotional release, to a powerful reactivation of inner tenderness and strength. But my favorite description? People say it feels like being spiritually recradled, like a return to a place of complete safety and renewal. Exploring an ancient, intimate practice like this really leaves us with something to think about, doesn't it? In our own fast-paced and, let's be honest, often disconnected world, what can we learn from rituals like this about the true nature of emotional release? And maybe, just maybe, how we can find our way back to ourselves.